Good evening. I've got Pontchartrain footage.
We're pretty different.
Everyone in your family.
Advertisements. Hey, Lunar, how's it going? Is this the one? I think it is.
We're pretty different.
Everyone in your family.
Advertisements. Hey, Lunar, how's it going? Is this the one? I think it is. This is the one. This is the right song. Okay. Alright. This song isn't that good, actually. I was just thinking that it was good, but then I started listening to it. It's not that good. Alright. Here we are. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. More flat earth stuff. Okay. Here I am. Lake Pontchartrain. I gotta tell you, this place is, it's something else. Get the real camera out, if you know what I'm saying. You might be asking yourself, why am I showing me setting up the tripod? And I don't have a good answer for that. I just did it. I don't know. I just did it. That's all there is to it. All right. Hang on, I just had an idea. What if... What if I open another file and I play at the same time the footage from the other point of view? You see what I'm saying? It should be this one. Oh, jeez. No. No. Open with media player. There we go. Alright. But let's see. Add window. Window capture. This is called Windows Media Player. It doesn't look like they want to let me do it. That's too bad. Alright, so what I'll do is... I'll just put this over here, and I'll resize it. Alright. Maybe this will work. I didn't really synchronize it up very well, but I think that's okay. So right there, you can see the buildings of New Orleans across the lake. What am I looking at? Oh, I was waiting. I was looking to see if there were people coming.
That would be a lot of fun. I like this size. I don't think I want a sailboat.
Kind of on a whole different topic. Today I fired a 45 ACP for the first time. I've never fired a rifle, but I'm slowly working my way through handguns. And some box. And today I fired this round for the first time, and this is one goddamn hell of a round. Hold on, I'm gonna mute this one. And I'm gonna unmute this one. Let's see if I can't get down there. Maybe on the other side. Hang on, you can see it real quick here. You actually, it says nude beach right there. Somebody has graffitied nude beach onto the causeway. It's, unfortunately, I don't really let you see it very well, but unfortunately, right. The other side. All of this land over here. Hey, what's going on, JJ? All this land over here is private property, and I actually can't get to it. I actually have footage of me driving around trying to get to it a little bit, although it's kind of disappointing. It's really, the footage is really of me leaving the area rather than the exploration going into it, which would have been a little bit more interesting. Oh, I'm talking here. Let me unmute that. Here to share this with. It's kind of weird just being out here alone, but here we are. All right, I'll see you over there. That's a. Oh no, yeah. Here it is. Here is over there.
In 700 feet, turn right onto Copel Street.
Over here is just me fucking around with the camera while I'm trying to drive.
Turn right onto Copel Street.
This is in a neighborhood. You too, Octopus. This is in a neighborhood just on the north shore of the of the Lake Pontchartrain. next to the causeway.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto North Causeway Boulevard.
These guys really made me get over. Like, Jesus Christ. They could tell I was from out of town, man. They were like, fuck this guy driving around on our streets. In our neighborhood. Fuck him. Fuck him. There were some really nice houses out here. Gotta tell ya. Really nice.
Turn right onto North Causeway Boulevard.
Cross traffic does not stop. Gotta be careful of that cross traffic. It doesn't stop. So today, let me show you. Let me show you what I got here. Most of you probably have guns or have shot guns a fair amount, but I have not. I'm new to the gun
For 24
gun
miles,
scene.
continue straight.
Yeah, she's telling me to go onto the causeway, but I'm not ready to go onto the causeway here yet, so I don't. Alright, so today I shot for the first time 45 ACP. Alright? Now, to put that into perspective here, this is what I'm used to shooting. This is what I own. This is 380.
Proceed to the route.
Okay? This round actually hurt my hand a little bit. Not because it was so powerful, but because the grip on the gun was very aggressive and it was metal. So anyway, that was fun. It was I shot this out of a 1911, 45 1911. Okay, so what do I do? Oh yeah, okay, so this is a new video. That change might have happened too fast for you to see. So, all the way back here. Oh, wow, changed on me already. So yeah, I pull in, and then the next video is me leaving immediately after that. But what happened between that last video and this one was me being told by the people here that I'm not allowed to take photos of the causeway without permission because national security. All right? It's true. It's true. So this video, I'm going over to the other side to talk to the property management and get permission. Now, you think this footage is bumpy now. Hey, Twitwit. How are you? Welcome to the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. Awful nice of you to join me this evening. No, no, I didn't go back. This is old. This is the footage I never showed anyone. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I could have gone back. Yeah. I was so worried. Okay, so right before this, I was over in the management not the management building, the security officer building, the patrolman building, and I was trying to take pictures, and they told me that I'm not allowed to because of national security. I'm not allowed to take. It's a monument, and it's a no. So I was worried that the toll booth lady was gonna see my camera recording and be like, you're not allowed to take pictures. But, yeah. But she didn't. I did look suspicious. $5. $5 to cross the 24-mile bridge.
You too, thank you.
Alright. Unfortunately, it shakes like this the entire time. It's like the platforms. This is a 2019.
Oh my gosh, this thing is so bumpy.
2019 Nissan Frontier. That's what it is. That's the vehicle I'm driving. You can actually see the vehicle up here bouncing the same way I am. Excuse me. Eventually I decide to pass him, so it gets a little bit more. It gets a little interesting when I pass. Just because it doesn't actually get interesting. I mean, passing is passing. See? Yeah. 5 thumbs down? I can't see the thumbs down right now. I would never have known. How dare you? 6 now. Wow. Ouch. Oh. FE Core board members. I mean, I don't know why they would thumbs me down. Everything I'm doing so far is in line with what they expect. It looks pretty flat, right? Hey, share this. Share this in, like, all the Flat Earth servers. I'm going over it right now. Look. Look. There we go. I hit the curve, went over it. I hit the curve again in 8 inches per mile squared, you'll see. So let's see, there's not very much to see from this point of view. If you look really hard, you might just barely get some flashes of Lakeway Center, like 1, 2, 3 Lakeway Center. But over here, on this side, you can see every now and then when the camera settles, you can actually see some of the buildings poking up from New Orleans. Look at this guy. He's merging over with no turn signal. Fucking douchebag. Alright? Look at him. Where did he learn to drive? Obviously not where I learned to drive. See, I used my turn signal. You can hear it. You know, it's funny. Right now I'm going southbound. No, I didn't do that. Oh, man. I did not do that. Let's see. So the northbound lane, the other side, over here, that side is actually a lot smoother. Yeah. Had to pass that guy. He was going too slow for my liking. Speed limit 65. Here we go. Now this part, watch for the opposite shoreline because this hump is actually really tall. And it's good that I got this footage so that you can see what it looks like from the perspective of a car going over it, you know? Here we go. Over the curve. Alright, so you can see the shoreline over here. And as we continue down
There they go. Wow. Wow. I wonder what that'll look like on the footage. I bet you can't even see it.
Yeah, I was right.
You can't even see it.
If you heard me in the footage there, you can tell that I was right. You can't really see it too well in the footage, but if you were in the car, you would have been able to see. You would have been able to see things drop out of view. It's kind of a surreal experience. Wow. Wow. Oh. At least he used his turn signal. Jumped right in front of me. Hardly a car length between us, but at least he used his turn signal. Let's see if the Mini Cooper figures out how to drive. No, he's doing fine. Yeah, this footage is good because it kind of puts things into perspective later when you're looking at it. Because seeing the drive, it's like, wow, that's a long way. That was a long drive. It was a 24-mile drive, to be precise. It's a pretty long bridge. Oh, whoa. Who's this guy passing me? I'm going 65 or 70 here. Why are you passing me? You can't go that fast on the causeway. What if you crash? You're going straight into the water. The fuck is this guy's problem? And he's gonna change lanes right in front of me. What a fucking prick. I don't think he understands.
Wow.
But now,
Different parts of this water are just so glassy smooth.
now here, you can really see a lot more
Amazing.
of the opposite shore. And over here on this side, you can start to make out some features too. And here we go, here's another hump. Here's another hump here coming up.
Right.
Ooh, a Porsche.
Oh. Here's the shoreline. And down.
You can actually kind of see the shoreline disappear a little bit in that shot. Not very much, though. It's better to be there in person. You know, it just sucks that it costs you $5 every time you want to experience. Well, it's more than $5 because you have to have a vehicle and gas. So yeah. Dude, they're driving like 75, okay? It's not my fault. They're speeding, okay? I'm not, the speed limit's 65. I'm going 70. They're going faster. That's, you know, that's on them, okay? Unbelievable. I know. They shouldn't be going that fast. I'm glad that you see it my way. Yeah, a ticket's the last thing I wanted on this trip, okay? I'm in a rental car. I'm in Louisiana. I'm already spending like $1,000 on this trip. I didn't want to tack on any more expenses. Nothing else, alright? I wasn't about to get a ticket. Cop would probably pass you. It's funny you say that. I think that actually happens later. I think one zips by. I think it's funny that you say that. I don't know if it's on this footage though. We'll see. It's towards the end. A cop comes racing by. We'll see. But I don't know. I don't remember what the reason for that is. Excuse me. Phew. See, 65. There you go. This is another big hump. Speed limit 55. Did I slow down? No. I didn't slow down. Here we go. Here's Lakeway Center right here. That's the hotel. And this tiny little building right here that you can barely see is actually a pretty big building. And that's the property management building. Yeah, they do. Well, at least they have signs saying they do. So, you know, I guess you'd have to be really, really speeding, because most of the people on this bridge were speeding. So. Jesus Christ. Whoa, started a new segment. You know, I'm not going to apologize for the way I drive. Excuse me, the way I drove here. Alright, I was in a rental car. I was in another state. I was out of my element. Alright, let's just move past all of this harsh criticism. Let's focus on something more productive, like this crane, or these buildings. Camera fell asleep. You know, I know you're gonna say, "Oh, look at those people passing you. Look at those people passing you." Well, you should be going fast. Look, there's a semi passing you. There's a Pods moving truck passing you. Look, he's going to help someone move out right now. Someone in New Orleans needs to get the fuck out of there, and he's there to help them. And you, Lewis, got in his way. Yep. You wait, it's gonna be 5. Yeah. Just calm down, okay? It's fine. You know, if you were counting... See, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. You want to drive like that? That's on you, okay? I've already given you my list of excuses for why I wasn't driving the same way they were, okay? This is unnecessary. Unnecessary attacks on decisions I've made that weren't even a big deal. Here I am, bringing you this quality footage. We're almost there, man. Yeah, I do. I usually do drive in silence. Yeah. Yeah. Actually. Well, no. On the way down here, I drove with the radio on most of the way, but I turned it off here because I wanted to be thinking about where I was going and what I was gonna do, so I didn't want to be distracted by the radio. Remember, I'm not familiar with this area at all, okay? Can you just calm down and stop critically analyzing everything I'm doing here? It's making me feel really insecure. It's not a nice feeling. Speed limit 35. See that? Oh, there's the pod's moving guy. Look at him. He stopped on the side of the road because he was speeding and probably fucked up his vehicle. Because he was speeding. I wasn't, so my vehicle's fine. Let's see, how much more is in this one? Oh, here we go. Red light. All right. Who wants to take bets on whether or not I went through this red light? Okay. That's all I have in that folder from that particular camera. Let's see here. So I have P900. Oh, I already showed this one. Skip. Okay. So this is after I got to the property management. I went in, got approval, came back, talked to the security guards. They said, okay, set yourself up. And so I did. This is me setting myself up. So right now, I'm probably 4 feet above the surface of the water. I know, great quality. Fantastic footage, as always. That is a tree. I think that's funny. There's a tree there.
Just because it's Friday, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just, any day, it doesn't matter. But, and then when you're ready to come home, you know, call another Uber and bring you back to your hotel. I wouldn't drive down there not being familiar with the area, because right now New Orleans is a freaking war zone.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
And
sorry to
being
hear
that
that.
you're by yourself, you know, that's not an advantage. That's a disadvantage, because they got people down there that act.
All right, there's Lakeway Center, and you know, as the police officer, you heard him say, you know, you don't want to take a wrong turn, you don't want to be alone down there. You know, it's an issue, okay? So don't knock it too hard, okay?
Look for people that's alone.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, Hank. This is my hotel room. Yeah, war zone. I can hear kids being kids in the background. See how slowly the cars are moving on the causeway? Single guy with a camera checking in. I must have looked pretty weird carrying all my shit. Oh, this is in the morning. This is the next day in the morning. You can tell because of where the light is. Oh, wait. Hang on. That's a lie. This is still the evening. I'm an idiot. This is still evening. You can tell because of where the light is. Got some hardcore traffic on the causeway, yo. Oh. Oh, that's right. I'm talking in Discord. Yeah. I forgot. Like, boom. I forgot. I called you a Discord during this. Ew. Oh. Well, I don't know which one I'd rather have. A Merle or a Kaiser Merle. What? Oh. Then I got to the hotel and the room that I had requested specifically to have an unobstructed line of sight to the causeway had an obstructed line of sight to the causeway. So exactly. No, I went and. Well, I requested another room. I lugged all my stuff down to the front because I thought, well, if I go down there, it'll send a more powerful message if I've got all my stuff than if I just call. Anyway, so I take all my stuff. Yeah, I go and request another room, and she looks at the chart and she says, "Okay, I've got another room. It's got an unobstructed line." Thanks for hanging out, GPS. Later. Line of sight, but the shower is handicapped. Is that okay? And I was like, okay. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And then it hit me that maybe she was calling me retarded. Like this handicapped faggot asked me to get him another room. Okay, here we go. This fucking douchebag cares about the fucking causeway. No, I don't care about them. Whoa, what happened? When's your birthday, Kaiser? Your birthday's at 9/11? Alright, well, that's coming up pretty soon. We'll have to, Kaiser's birthday is in 4 days. Guys. Kaiser's birthday is in 4 days. I'll have to get you some sleep aids. Why did I say that? Oh yeah, he was trying to go to sleep. No, it's just a possibility. It's one of those things where it's like she's in a position, like I don't know what rooms are available, and she does, right? So it's possible that there were other rooms available, but she wanted to like subtly call me handicapped. Man. Oh my god. That is possible. That is possible, okay? No, they didn't show. I think I just dropped all my shit on the floor. I think that's what just happened. Subtly. What am I doing? Wow. What's all that noise? The camera's not focusing on anything. But I want to remember what I said and did. Hey Kaiser, you know in the law of seduction they say that apologizing reveals insecurity. Oh no. Oh God. No. Well, now I'm sorry, because Kaiser, yeah, all right. No, I'm not weak. I was wrong, and I regret what I did. It's not an apology. Nope. John Wayne said a lot of things, so. Oh, okay, well. Oh, what does it mean? Interesting footage. Can't be too certain, but I think I see a curve. All right. Good night. I'll see you later. Have a good night. Oh my God. We had a new guy in here today, didn't we? He was the fake teeth guy. Oh, yeah. No one was here for that? I don't know, but the guy... yeah. He also said he wants to start a campaign to make having fake teeth cool. Yeah, he's... Nope, he means like dentures. He, when he was very young, maybe, well, I guess 30, it's not that young, but young enough to still have all his teeth. He got one toothache, decided the pain was too much, he wasn't ready to have any more of that, and so he got all of his teeth pulled. Yep. Yeah. Ooh, got a cop. Hey, I can see the curve. Yeah. It's moments like this that I think about where I am and how I got here, and, I'm pretty sure I'm wasting huge chunks of my life. Oh. Yeah, I thinking about me. Yeah. Well, I will be driving all around the lake tomorrow, so. I left my blinker at home. My plinker. Left my plinker at home. But after I saw some of these gators down here and some of the neighborhoods that I had to drive through to get here, I'm thinking that maybe my plinker would have been good to have, especially when I'm getting gas in the middle of the night. Yeah, well, there are meth heads running around everywhere, and gas stations are like the watering hole. That wasn't my friend. Oh. Oh. my bad. I wasn't. Alright. Okay. This is the following morning. Okay. Alright. Now, what's weird and kind of interesting is you can see these cars. These cars look almost like they're pointed at you the entire way. It's weird. It's like the cars are turning themselves towards you as they move down. It's until like right here at the end. It's kind of a weird optical illusion. But hey, looky there. Looky there. You can see the curve of the Earth there. Just interesting observation. Now, just to put this into perspective, you've got 4 miles to here, about 8 miles to here, and there's I'm not sure how far it is to the next one, but from here to here, or from the shore to here, is 8 miles.
I kind of said, it's curved. Yeah, but look at this.
Ah, man, this is Soundly. Okay, here we go. This is actually out of order. This is out of order of how the events occurred. I have footage with Soundly that is earlier in the day than this point right here. But I'm just gonna let this one play.
Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, I'll give you that. Maybe it's atmosphere. Okay, so we're gonna be doing something in January to cover that.
Right.
You know, we'll wait for that. We'll be patient. We'll wait for that. Like a month later, he's globe Earth. You know,
Yeah.
So I think him coming here and seeing it did influence him. And if you hear some of his other conversations, that did influence him. Eventually that made an impact on him. I think it made an impact on him, and he didn't want to admit it at first.
Yeah. Well.
Especially the 3 Lakeway shots that he took. Because if you actually come over here and look at this building, and you look at this whole complex,
Yeah.
you're like, shit, this place is huge.
Yeah. It's massive.
And then you realize, you know, that this building right here, this entire building,
It's gone. It's gone. Yeah.
that building over there, you can barely see the tip of it. And this building, you can only see like the rectangular top section, right?
Yeah.
You can't see any of this down here.
None of it.
You know, none of it. So once somebody has that realization, which I've tried to communicate, you know, I've tried to, like by doing that's the thing that's so frustrating to me. It's like, I feel like in every aspect of my life other than flat Earth, I've been a very good communicator.
Yeah.
And when it comes to flat Earth, it's like, what I'm telling you, I feel like confidently is a good communication. Like, I feel like I'm not communicating to you. I'm communicating the right message, and it should be understandable.
Right. There's nothing complicated about what's being said.
So where are we missing? You know, what are we missing here? How can you explain that this whole section of Lakeway Center is missing?
Other than just saying that it's gone.
Right. And that's when they get into attack and, you know, ramp perspective.
Ramped perspective.
Ramp perspective.
Something like that.
It was, P-brain.
P-brain.
I really do at times wonder.
Well. Oh. I already showed this in a different live stream. Well. But anyway. This is after everything. This is after everything. All right.
Guess where I am?
Oh, you probably can guess. I'm in Louisiana. Guess where? Oh, Lake Pontchartrain. So here we are. Let's take a look and see what we can see. All right, here they are, the infamous Lake Pontchartrain power lines. All right. Oh.
I was having a lot of trouble with the focus here.
How do I? Alright, hang on. Well, anyway, I'll pull forward and show you what I'm doing with those. So anyway, these are the power lines. Where's my focus? Alright. There we go. There it is. There's my focus. Sure is awful wobbly. Just because of all the cars and the trucks running. Hang on. There we go. Now every time it jostles, it's just because a car's driving by at 50 miles an hour. Okay. So you can clearly see these towers bending. You can see that it's a curve. Now this is about, I think it's 10 miles or so. It's like 10 miles or so of towers. Now, over here on the right, away from these towers, away from them, you have these towers right next to them. And I'll move up and you'll get a different angle here. But actually here, I'll just take this out. Take it off the tripod and show you. You can see, just by looking here, that these are not the same towers. It's a different set of towers from the ones going this way. They diverge quite drastically. And these towers here that only go off for about 3 miles, those are the Dr. Zach towers. Those are the ones that he filmed. Alright? And what's amazing about that is that they're right next to each other. They're literally right next to each other. He knew what he was doing, which means that he filmed those too. He just didn't show you that footage, because it shows him curving. Anyway, it's interesting to see all this stuff with my own eyes, and seeing it with my own eyes has really changed how I look at it, how I see things in this flat earth thing, because seeing something on a camera doesn't really do it justice. It's really weird. It's not something that I'm really sure how to put into words. But when I look out at these power lines, I can see them with the naked eye that they're curving. And when I look at the causeway, I can see the causeway curving. And when I drive on it, there's this big hump in the center. And when I'm up on top, I can see the opposite shore. And as you drive down this hump, it just disappears. It's just gone. And it's kind of a surreal experience because it's you feel when that happens. I felt the geometry of the earth. It's something that you can't really capture with a camera, because a camera's just this piece of technology, and what you're able to do with its perception is limited. But your eyes in your own head, like, it's perfect equipment. It's just, there's something about it. I don't really know how to put it into words. I'm gonna pull up here a little bit, see if we can't get a different angle on the on these towers here.
I don't see how it can get more obvious than that. Look at the bases. Look at the bases, okay? There's no atmosphere causing the bases of these towers to curve. And yet they are. There's no atmosphere causing the tops to curve. There's atmosphere and haze causing them to become too hazy. That's for sure. Oh, there's a train coming. Man, it's just so unbelievably obvious. And there is no way. It's just Jesus Christ. There's no way that Dr. Zach, I can't get a good view on those from him. There's no way that he didn't know what he was doing when he photographed these. There's no way. There's no way he didn't know. Those end right over there. It's only like 3 miles. These, on the other hand, are much longer. And they split right here. This is the tower they split at. This one right here. You can see the lines going off to the right and continuing on down. This is the tower right here. But anyway. Absolutely beautiful shot there. I'm going to pull forward a little bit, see if I can't get a little bit of an angle from the other side. That's kind of a, that's a nice shot too. Not really anything going on in this shot, but it's still a nice shot. You can see it there too, yeah. Wow. It's incredible. Okay, here we go. This is really dangerous. Looks like the rain's catching up to me. There was a big storm over New Orleans earlier. Alright, there you go. Surprise, surprise. You got curve going on from both sides, and you can just make out the figure of that last tower. And like I said before, these going off in this direction, it could not be more obvious that they're the wrong set of towers. Dr. Zach knew exactly what he was doing when he took that image. Okay. Well, there's that. Can't really think of anything else to say. It's been a lot of fun coming out here to Louisiana, Lake Pontchartrain. I met Soundly, although it felt like we'd already met, because like we've met online, and like we both had our faces out there, and we've talked together so much. Like, it's kind of weird. It didn't even feel like I was meeting someone. It was just like just somebody I already knew. It was like, anyway, a lot of these things are unique. These transmission lines, they're unique. The causeway, it's unique. There aren't structures like these, like the causeway especially. There may be transmission lines like this that run this straight and this consistently, but there aren't very many of them. So if you want to, you're not going to see the curve in shorter structures and imperfect structures. You're not going to see that. But in particular, the southbound traffic lane of the causeway, which is the original one, they didn't always have it. They built the other one later on. But the southbound one, the original one, that one is perfectly level over the surface of the water. It follows the curve perfectly until the south side, the last 1.2 miles, that actually ramps up and is actually straight. It's actually built straight. It's actually not true. What I said right there is not true. Not follow. That's the northbound lane that's that way. The northbound lane is level until the last 1.2 miles on the south shore. The southbound lane is virtually level the entire way, following the curve. It ramps up ever so slightly as it comes in, as it comes into the mainland. All right, so there was an ambulance. Anyway, I am going to take off and I don't know, Curve told me about some shut up juice somewhere in the area, so I'm gonna see if I can find it. Yeah, I'm gonna go find some shut up juice.
I have no idea what I was trying to do here, but it was a long trip home, and I thought, maybe I'll take some footage from the top of a fucking bridge in the middle of nowhere. And then I decided against it, and obviously the footage didn't last very long. Okay, thanks very much for watching. I have much more footage from Lake Pontchartrain. There's an awful lot left to share. Soundly and I walked around to a lot of different spots to get footage of the bridge. So I'll do another stream showing all of that, but this is the footage that I took mainly with my camera while I was alone. And then there's a bunch of footage that I used Soundly's camera for, but with my SD card. So I'll look forward to showing that to you later on. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you later.